I'm really tempted to say there are two major cities in Nigeria, and even though I'm very sure I'm going to get a drag for this, I'm still going to remain like that. There are two major cities in Nigeria, and I feel like there's always some sort of comparison, some sort of competition going on between these two cities. Well, that will bring us to the topic of today. Today's topic is the Abuja and Lagos comparison. I remain your host, Uchibo Anna Onyaole, and with the beautiful, handsome, you're a beautiful man. You are beautiful. The most beautiful man in the media space, and Diope.
Hi guys, it's Andy again. Just be as real as you can and build your art. And trust me, with time, of course, you don't have to be anything else.
Okay, so today we'll be talking about the Abuja and Lagos comparison. Well, I'm going to say this. I think one of the reasons why Lagos and Abuja are always in some sort of competition, of some sort, is probably because, the capital was once in Lagos, I think somewhere before 1991, because I'm very sure it was declared Abuja was declared the capital in 1991, and then it was established, built around 1976. And trust me, some of us were not even born that time.
I
See me
definitely
like this, I was
wasn't
not
born.
born that time, right? But there's always this comparison that go on between people in Abuja and people in Lagos, and I just want to know if the comparison is fair. Do you think it's fair? Do you think there's a point to it?
You can only measure fairness if there is a way to balance it, right? If there's a balance, that's when you measure fairness. I don't think the issue is with fairness as opposed to if there should even be
Any
a comparison.
competition at all, yeah.
I don't know why there is that comparison. Maybe it's just the vanity of people. I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
But
you can put that into
I don't think there should be any
consideration.
comparison between Abuja and Lagos because these are two opposite cities.
I agree with that. Very opposite.
Abuja is the direct opposite of
Very.
Lagos in every way whichever way you want to look at it. So there shouldn't be a comparison per se. How are you going to compare Abuja to Lagos? Abuja is more quiet, calm, serene.
Lagos
and all
has
of
the
that.
hustle, the buzzle.
Exactly, Lagos is for warriors.
The tribe.
And
Just say warriors.
you understand? There's always that. There's always that ras and all of that in Lagos. Not that the entirety of Lagos is like that, but surprisingly, even the tush areas of Lagos still have those
Seemingly tush.
elements.
There's nothing like tush.
Right? Because I've been to Lekki.
Trust me,
I've been to Lekki.
trenches
And
in Lekki.
I don't know if there are other parts of Lekki or there are two Lekkis, but when I came to Lekki, I was expecting to see New York City. I was expecting to see, because you hear all of these things, you hear people talk about these places and you're like, oh boy, hey, let me just reach this place and all of that. But not that it was a ghetto, but it wasn't really
it's like coming to Maitama here in Abuja, and then you go to Maitama, you know that okay, from the beginning of this place to the end of this place is
top
of class, right?
Yeah.
But you see that Lagos, even the class, even the so-called island, you guys should not drag me for this. I'm just saying, stating facts. Even the so-called island, you get to see real trenches vibe, like. There's always trenches in the island. There's always that part. There's just something going on that is just not supposed to happen in a particular place. Even
I think that's
really nice estate.
Isn't that the spirit of Lagos?
It's the spirit, trust me. I feel everybody in Lagos has the rush. There's something going on in your system.
Perhaps that's even what makes things happen there.
Maybe it might just be the motivation.
Yeah, that might be part of what makes things to happen in Lagos. But for me, that shouldn't give room for comparison between these two cities.
Abuja took capital from them. So I think it just
You're,
has to be like that. Two
you're
alphas.
saying it that it's a boyfriend and girlfriend thing,
It looks like that. It looks like that. Two alphas do not really know how to cohabit. Most times they get into competition knowingly or unknowingly.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is why it is happening. So the question is, do you think it should happen? Do you think the comparison is something that what set of people do you even think bring about this comparison? The old, you know.
You cannot beat, come on.
So what set of people bring about
those people?
Oh, what set of people bring about the comparison? Twitter?
Yes.
How about the Gen Zs?
Wow, on Twitter.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, it's not just Gen Z's down.
I mean, there are a lot of a lot of people who have really good opinions, very opinionated people that.
The thing is, if you look at all of the arguments, you'll see good sides to all of the arguments, both for those who are on the side of Abuja and those who are on the side of Lagos. But I don't think there should be comparison. What's the need? These two cities represent different things, and they should be appreciated separately for all of these things that they represent. Okay. I think that Lagos, for example, represents, in my opinion,
go on,
the true African spirit, the Nigerian spirit.
What do you mean by that?
I know you don't agree with that because you are all for the. I want it soft. I
beg, see that soft life. Let's just stay here. Yeah. Peace, unity.
That's why there's plenty mental health issues.
Don't do that.
that was just a joke, anyways. But I think that Lagos represents the true African spirit, the true Nigerian spirit, that resilience that makes you go against all odds. Despite the hustle and bustle of Lagos, the hardship of what it means to be in Lagos, Lagosians are still pressing and doing things. And that's the reason why, if you take somebody out of Lagos and put them somewhere else, they can thrive easily. They thrive better than people that are coming from other climes. Yeah. Because there is always this push. Lagos on its own just pushes you. Now, that's the side of Lagos. It represents, in my opinion, the African spirit, the Nigerian spirit, the resilience.
Abuja.
Then Abuja represents the getaway. The place where, after you've done all of the hustle and the bustle, yes, you just the place where you just get some quiet to reboot and then go back to go
back to the hustle.
Oh God, don't call me.
How about you just stay there where you know that you could just.
It's gonna be hard, especially if you have become used to the Lagos system.
Life.
What Abuja is going to be for you is just solace for a while. You can't you can't thrive in a place like Abuja. It's gonna be hard to adapt.
To being quiet.
It's gonna be hard to adapt.
Don't you think it's harder to being the pushy?
If you're not used to it. If you get used to that Lagos spirit, it's a spirit. If the thing possesses you, right, it's going to be difficult for you to. You might. Humans are adaptive, of course. You might end up adapting, but it's going to take you a longer time to adapt to any other place.
Yeah. Than it to take an Abuja person to adapt in Lagos.
An Abuja person may not even be able to adapt to Lagos.
Do you understand? I think it's harder because I was in Lagos for a long period of time. And every day I was.
Where my house is.
What is your problem with Lugbe?
I live in Lugbe.
So what is your problem with Lugbe?
Have you come to
if you're talking
before?
about Lugbe, what would you talk about the Maraba axis?
Have you come to that place before? I don't know Maraba. Maraba, I don't think they should be
I've been
them
to
Abuja.
Lugbe,
They should be separated from Abuja. but Lugbe people park in the middle. They park at the center of the road, in the middle of the road to drop passenger.
So what would you talk about? Say about Gwarimpa, because I stay in Gwarimpa. And I can tell you categorically, the traffic there after work.
I think the Gwarimpa problem is more of witchcraft. I don't know, because there's nothing physical that happens there that causes the traffic. I've seen it. Maybe there's a witch there that enjoys the traffic, gives the witch powers.
No, I don't know. I feel like.
Have you ever wondered what causes traffic in Gwarimpa? Have you ever tried?
Nothing.
No car broke down. No.
A lot of times,
no problem.
yeah, I feel like it's just restaurants that are in places where they're not supposed, residential places, right? Yeah. I feel like those restaurants are not supposed to be there. Yeah. That's why, because people are packing. Gwarimpa people love food.
That's another thing that Lagos has above Abuja that you must appreciate Lagos for. We're not doing the comparison, but that's.
I don't even like Lagos, the comparison. For example, I feel like
almost every street you see you see is it toll free? No, it's not toll free. I've forgotten. It's not coming. you don't places where you don't park. If you park, there's a fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, I agree with that.
Almost everywhere, every place in Lagos you find it. And then there is, have you heard of Lasma?
Yeah, we don't have that here.
Is it Lasma or Lasma?
It's Lasma.
Lasma.
Lasma, Lasma, I think.
Those people can pursue you with leg at you. They are dangerous people. Like, we don't have that here. Goodness. We only have VIO that work 24 hours. They work from morning to
24 hours.
You can wake up 6 a.m. and probably see VIO.
Only you might just, and that's the thing, yeah. Lagosians wake up 4, 5, 6, and when they are out there, people out, they get to meet their peers. It's like coming out and then you see people going to work too, so it's not strange. But in Abuja, have you tried waking up by 4 o'clock and walking down?
You probably see VIO. They even see stop
where are you going to? Can't you sleep? Do you understand? So I feel they're really good cities, and they could really do well with their individuality.
Yeah,
Let's see them and
just celebrate the two cities for what they
are. For what they are,
Abuja
because
is
they're
a calm,
really opposite.
cool place. You can come to Abuja to chill and relax. Even Lagos, there's some parts of Lagos, there's some places in Lagos that you can relax, even though your relaxation is not going to be relaxing enough.
I mean, the beaches are really nice.
Yeah, they are, but I'm sure the fishes in their waters are also very harsh and dangerous if they bite you. We don't have. Do we have beaches here in Abuja?
We don't.
No, we don't.
We don't.
Have beaches in Abuja, but we have some beautiful places. There's Ahmad Farms. Really nice, Ahmad Farms has this beautiful scenery. There's Zuma Resort. There's some beautiful places, where they've been able to kind of tame nature.
Yes, I made it look
so I think
beautiful.
These two places are just good as they are. The comparison is not necessary. Abuja is great as Abuja. Lagos is
beautiful as
Lagos with the yellow danfos.
Anyways, I'm sure a lot of people have different opinions, and you guys are free to share. Just find it's really, really easy to comment. Tell us what you think.
Yes, because essentially, what do you think about Lagos? I mean, what do you think about Lagos? What do you think about Abuja?
Right.
If you think Lagos is better than Abuja in any way whatsoever, what are your reasons?
And if you think Abuja is better than Lagos, why? And if you think this comparison, this competition that's going on is unnecessary, please feel free to tell us, because I feel like it's unnecessary. If you're in Lagos, you get tired, come to Abuja and rest. We will not arrest you. If you're in Abuja, you feel like you need a rush, you need a motivation.
Yeah.
Baby.
Very importantly, I think Lagos builds, to an extent, helps you build discipline.
It does.
Whether you want to do it, whether you want to do it or you don't want to do it, you have to do it in Lagos.
Yeah.
In Abuja, you can choose, you can relax. I mean, in Abuja, you can leave your house and go to the airport, 30 minutes to your flight, 1 hour to your flight, and you're sure that you're going to the airport and you're going to meet up. But you can't do that in Lagos. No. So Lagos, so when the Lagosian comes to Abuja, they are doing things quick. They're trying to, you understand? And you'll be like, calm down now. This is not Lagos. But that's some level of discipline, because you see that they are more prompt. Abuja people can come there. I go to shows and see now. The show is 7 a.m.
We come by 10.
7 p.m. rather. Go
10,
to
11.
Good.
Yeah, that's
most of the shows in Abuja that end up spilling till daybreak. It's not because it was planned to. It's just because people didn't come. They bought ticket too. Mm-hmm. They bought ticket.
Their tables are pretty much reserved.
Right. So I think that's basically it.
So the comparison might be fair or not, depending on what you guys think, but I feel like it's really, really unnecessary.
Yeah.
Because they're way different in their own ways, and just feel free to let us know what you think.
Yeah. So
thank you.
Until the next episode, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel, and continue with us on this journey to exploring Abuja on the Made in Abuja podcast. See you on the next episode. Ciao.
Bye.
Just be as real as you can and build your art. And trust me, with time, of course, you don't have to be anything else.